All right, welcome to Blocky Music, where we will rank video game music and see what's good, what's not good. We got Janet and we got Alyssa. Say
Yeah,
hello.
yeah. Hello.
Okay. And we're gonna be doing. There's there's 9 stages in Smash 64, but one of them is just the original Mario Brothers theme, so we're not gonna count it. So we have 8 stages. And they're
Fuck
all
you,
from
Mario
different
Bros.
franchise. Well, yeah, it's literally like the like it's literally the
Yeah,
original
that's
one from the
not- yeah,
Nintendo.
yeah.
So like we're not
Oh,
gonna
I
count
see.
that. Like they didn't even change it. They literally just like like copy pasted it. Anyway, Smash 64, the first Smash Brothers. Obviously, like these are they're not gonna sound as crispy as like later games, but they're not gonna sound blocky because it's the 64. So I'm gonna stop talking and we're just gonna go for it. This is ground theme for the Mario stage, and yeah. This is funky.
I feel like we should all be dancing, in all honesty.
I'm digging it.
I feel like we've gone through most of the loop. Have we?
It's about to end.
Oh, okay.
There it is.
Yeah, right there. I was like, we've gone through most of it, right?
Yeah, well, these songs are just longer because
Yeah.
they're remixes and they're meant to, like the matches will
'cause
take
of this-
longer time.
Have a longer time.
So let's start. Alyssa, I mean, yeah. What do you got?
I like that one. Honestly, I don't usually, and I feel like probably because I've listened to it so much, I'm not usually like a big fan of the ground theme. Because again, I feel like it's just been thrown in your face, but I really like that one. I'd give that a 4, honestly. God, maybe even a 5. I'm not sure, but definitely sitting comfortably at a 4. I like the little like just the instruments they used.
Okay, Janet.
That one. Is this the game where where they look like
Oh God,
I don't know how to explain it because I'm
doesn't
trying.
matter.
No, but it does.
It's so it's Smash Brothers. You know what Smash Brothers is, but it's the
Yes.
one where they look very polygonal. Like
Yeah, I was gonna say kind of like if someone wanted to do like an origami of them, they look a little pokey.
they're very pokey. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to get that in my brain. I mean, this is the first one of the Smash.
This is the first Smash Brothers game. Yeah.
All right. I feel like it was a little too slow for like a little fighting game, but I'll give it a 3.
Okay, I'll break the tie with a 4. Also, Alyssa said 4-5. You said 3, so I think a 4 is fine. It had a like, it was funky.
Did your ass down.
It was funky, and like Alyssa was like, "You should be dancing." Like it had a really fun dance beat.
Yeah,
to
it's nice.
and the just kind of the way they like transition through different instruments to get like different effects. I don't know. I thought it was like, I've never listened to this song, like this version of it, like in this fashion where like I'm listening to hear what I hear. It's just like it's just background music. But like listening it to it like this, I'm like, no, this is like really well done.
It's very nice.
Okay, next one is Jungle Level for Donkey Kong. This is the longest loop, so yeah, let's listen.
This is the one that like this part takes forever, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I never heard this. I really haven't.
I don't remember if this is in the other songs or if this is its own separate thing in other games.
Oh,
Okay.
And it starts picking back up.
This time, Alyssa. Sorry, Janet. What do you have for me?
I'm gonna give it a 4. It was a very long one, but it had its moments. I liked it, so I'm gonna give it a 4. It wasn't like a 5, cause it's not, but like a 4.
All right. And then Alyssa.
I'd give it a 4 if it wasn't for that long ass fucking intro. It's a 3 for me. That intro is too long. I feel like the rest of the song is nice. I even like how it transitions into that kind of quieter, more subtle beat, but the intro just like y'all like your fucking bongos too much. Take a chill pill.
Okay, so we'll do a 3. I'm torn on this one because I love like the main the popular part of the song. You know, the one the iconic part.
Yeah.
And I like how it builds up. I like the bongos, but I don't like that like there's a part where the bongos stop, and then it's just like a bass and a drum thing, but there's no more bongos in it. I feel like if they would have had the bongos kind of keep going, because it just feels like the intro was for like something else. So yeah, I'm a little bummed about that, but overall, I mean, yeah, I like the Donkey Kong music, and you know,
It
but
doesn't transition as well as it could.
for sure. And then like this one too, like there's like I think in Smash Ultimate, there's like 6 versions of this one song, like no joke. So the next one we're gonna be doing is Overworld theme, Legend of Zelda. So it's the one for the Legend of Zelda level. Okay. This time, Alyssa.
I'm conflicted because there are versions of this song I like better, but I also kind of like this one. So I'm like, I want to give it a 4, but also I kind of want to give it a 3. Janet, you decide.
I'm gonna give it a.
Janet.exe has stopped working.
Yeah.
I'll give it a 3. Like yes, it's a good song, but for like they could have done some type of remix for it, right? Like, isn't that the almost the exact same one? Like that they play in the regular game, or is there like a little bit of a difference?
I mean, this one has more. I mean, it's like up, like it sounds more like a cleaner,
More
I guess,
better.
because the previous
Oh.
it was the previous game that this had been on was like the Super Nintendo. So this obviously sounds like cleaner. But I mean, it's to me, it's like when we listen to Ground Theme for Mario, they could have just done like the basic song, right? Like no changes, and just kind of like whatever. But they didn't. They did like a bunch of little things, like here and there, changed the instruments up. They just kind of had variations in it. They didn't do that for this one. This one was very much like, here's the Zelda theme.
Yeah, and
and
for that reason, it's a 3.
It's a 3. All right. This next one is Brinstar, stage for Samus from Metroid. The Metroid
What?
stage.
I like
Samus is
Samus.
in danger.
Oh, okay.
This is not what I was expecting.
No, not at all.
Just from other Brinstar ones I've heard, this is not.
Okay, Janet, what do you think?
This one, pretty cool. I liked it. I like all the sparkling sound that I heard. I'll give it a 4. I like the sparkles.
Okay.
Oh God.
Alyssa.
Do I think it was composed well? Yeah. Would I give it a 4? Hell no. I don't know. Honestly, for me, this one's like a 2. This is
Oh my god.
not what I was expecting.
Alyssa, what is wrong with you?
Janet, what is wrong with you? A lot.
No. Well, that's true. That's true. That's for a different time.
Oi,
different
oi,
day.
oi, oi, oi.
Yeah.
So Jenny, you said 4. Alyssa said 2. I
So
guess
it's a
we're
3.
breaking it in the middle for a 3. I personally really like that one. It's very heroic. Very there's some like spaciness to it. But yeah, I mean, I really like it. But that's besides the point. I am not here for that. So the next one is Yoshi's Story. From Yoshi's Story.
How come he got a different picture at the top?
They all do.
They do. I think it's green. I noticed it after.
It's obnoxious and in your face.
Okay, Alyssa. Yes, Alyssa.
Yes, it is I. I really like it. I think it goes very well with Little Yosh. Uh, I'd give it a 4. I think it's composed well, like you were saying how like the Samus one sounds heroic. Like, yeah, I agree, just not what I expect. I expect this for fucking Yoshi. Give it a 4.
Okay, Janet.
I agree. I really like this one. It feels happy. Feels Yoshi, and I also love that it's so happy. But when you're playing the game, you're like punching everyone. So that's a cool little thing. I'll give it a 4 as well.
Okay, yeah, I think this one, the composer definitely like he was kind of flexing a little bit. Like he added a lot, like kind of like the difference between this and like the Zelda one, where the Zelda one was so straightforward. This one, it was clearly like you can see what the main melody was, but there was so many little like things in the background and like in the left or in the right that they threw in. He didn't have to, but he did. And I think that gives it just more personality. So yeah, I agree. It is a.
Did this have different composers?
It was all one person remixing the whole soundtrack.
Okay.
I mean, the original songs are all by different people, but they had one person remixing them or rearranging them for this game.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's why I asked, because I see on the screen it has all the same guys or name, and I'm like, wait, does this have different composers like the other game?
Yeah,
because it didn't seem like it.
No, for the first one, it was just one guy that they had.
Okay.
All right, this next one is main theme Star Fox 64 from Star Fox.
I don't really know anything about Star Fox, so I'm just like, I don't. Like, I know this song just because of other Smash games.
Okay, Janet, Star Fox.
It was I. I don't really know much about this at all. I mean, it was okay. It gives me the same feeling as the Samus one. So I'm gonna give it a 3 because we gave the Samus one a 3.
Okay, and then Alyssa.
See, this is trying to copy Samus, and it's not doing a very good job. I don't know. I don't know much about, like I was saying, I don't know much about Star Fox. I give this a 2 personally. I'm not a fan of this at all. I don't think I'm a fan of any of the remixes of this song anyway either. It's very whatever. Sure, you could say it sounds like you're gonna be the hero, but you're a very bland hero.
Dang, she called the fox bland.
Okay, we'll split it at a 3. Probably be at the bottom of the 3s. I mean, Star Fox does have some bops. This ain't one of them. Later on, they choose a different song to be like the main Star Fox song. The Corneria song, which is like just.
That's a good one.
Better.
That's a good one.
All right, the next one is our little pal Kirby. Gourmet Race. I already anticipate what the score is going to be, but we must play it, so we shall play it.
Do you anticipate what the score is going to be because of me?
Just in general, this song. Okay, that one we start with Alyssa.
It's a 5. I like Gourmet Race in general, the song. I really like this composition. I remember hearing it in Melee because I didn't have 64. A friend had 64 growing up, but I only got to play it like a couple of times, so I don't remember. But I remember hearing this when I was playing Melee in one of the levels, and I really liked it. It also just like it's a Kirby on a sugar high.
That's a
He's
good
ready.
way to put it.
All right. And then Janet.
It's a 5, Your Honor. No further comment.
I will say, like, this one, they remix the most out of all the songs. And I really like this one just because how, like, pure and it is to the original song. Because, like, the one they did in Melee is very orchestral and kind of, like, big and, like...
I love
that one. The one they did for Brawl was the one that was the guitar, like, metal one, the heavy metal one.
Oh, yeah, I don't like that one, and that's done by my boy.
But, like, I feel like every time they come out with this song, they just always try to do stuff with it. But I like this one because it is the closest to the original song that they have ever made. And it means it's Gourmet Race. It hits so hard.
Wonderful.
And finally, main theme, Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue.
Ooh.
Ooh,
This makes me want to rewatch Pokemon.
I got chills.
Join our heroes today for...
Don't just bring back those childhood memories, though.
It's gonna be a battle right here. Janet.
That one deserves a 5. Pretty good. I like it. Obvious reasons. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it. 5. I just repeat the same thing, but in a different tone.
And Alyssa, yeah, what do you get? What you got?
I would.
Reload. Insert disc.
I think it's like it's a good composition. It's good to the original. I mean, I would give it a 5 just on nostalgia purposes. I kind of want to give it a 4. I don't know if it's my favorite version of this. Gasp, I know. And if it gets a 5, it's not going above Gourmet Race.
I mean, we can all agree on that.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give it a 5. And you're right. I would put it below Gourmet Race. It does have this like, and again, it is nostalgia, but it does have like a strong like kind of this like adventure feel. Mm-hmm. and like kind of this like grand like what's happening, like where are we going, what's gonna happen. It's like, you know, the world's my oyster, the world's my cloister. But yeah, I think it's really good.
The world's my cloth.
Cloth. Oh, Janet hasn't seen Cloth yet.
him.
We'll send her a picture later.
Oh,
I don't know what that
Janet.
is.
Oh, I'm gonna send you a picture right now of him.
So we have Gourmet Race and Pokemon, and then we have 2 at number 4, and we will decide now.
Oh, this is gonna be a tough one.
No, it's not. Yoshi's Going Above Ground theme.
Oh my god.
What do you mean it's tough? I made the choice. Do it.
I mean, yeah, we can switch them. I feel like Mario is just a basic song. I'm just tired of hearing it.
Okay, and then here I think we already decided Star Fox is going at the bottom.
Yeah.
I'm honestly okay with how it is right
Honestly, yeah. Like, that's kind of perfect, really.
Okay, I'll play snippets just to verify, but yeah, then that'll be quick. Well, skipped.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a classic.
Yeah.
If it was just that, I would give it a higher rating.
Yeah.
Poor Star Fox.
Yeah, that looks good to me.
Yeah,
That's
that's pretty much it. Yeah.
All right, well, that is the 8 stages for Smash Brothers 64. I'm gonna start with Janet. Give me a rating.
I like at least 3 of these songs. So I'm gonna give it like a 7.5.
7.5. And then Alyssa.
I would give it a 6 out of 10, I think. It's for a first outing. The music definitely got a lot better from this point. So
True that.
Yeah, and again, like this one, because it was the first one, they were just kind of like, hey, let's just make a game, whatever. And they didn't know it was going to turn into what it is. But they only have like one guy doing the remixes, and like it's just one. There's only 12 characters, and 2 of them don't have stages because Luigi shares with Mario, Jigglypuff shares with Pikachu, but Captain Falcon doesn't have a stage, and Ness doesn't have a stage.
poor boys.
And yeah, like it's not like, oh, we're gonna have like 8 songs or 20 songs per stage that you can choose from. It's just like the level it's a one level, it has one song, that's what it is. We're gonna pick one song to represent the entire franchise, and that's kind of what they did here, which is like, yeah, I get like, oh well, it's the Zelda song or it's the Mario song, but they went for like what's the one song that symbolizes the entire like series, and that's kind of what they went for here. So it makes sense, and if you think of it that way, it makes sense why they chose like that Mario song or why that they chose that Donkey Kong song. Later on, they're like, well, you know, we like this one more, so we'll throw this one on top. Also, it's missing a bunch of franchises that would come out later, that would become bigger. There's no Pikmin, there's no Fire Emblem, there's no, what else are we missing? The other big ones. I'm trying to think. My brain is like not working right now. God, what else is a Nintendo franchise?
I'm trying to think.
Like they have Mario Kart as a franchise in there.
We got Rob the Robot.
They have Splatoon. Like
Janet's like, don't talk about the squids around me.
yeah, but there's just a lot of, you know, like a lot of later ones that came out that, you know, like Xenoblade, you know, like Kid Icarus with like Pit and stuff. There's Animal Crossing, Punch Out with Little Mac. things like the Wii Fit trainer and
Oh, we fit training. That's pretty funny.
but just stuff like that doesn't exist yet for this. So it's just interesting, kind of seeing where it all began and then the monster that it turned into. So yeah, that is Smash 64. Any closing thoughts before we end it?
I own Super Smash earrings, and I just want to let everyone know.
All right. Well, world, and now you know.
Oh god.
So again, thanks for being here for blocky music. Even though this one is not really blocky, but you know what? We're stretching the definition of blocky.
Yeah.
It's old.
It is
It's
old. So, all right, bye.
Bye.